And welcome all. We are back yet more. Dishonored 2 here for you. We are carrying on our playthrough as Murder Daughter Emily Caldwin. And we are about to go to a crack in the slab. This is where we are into Aramis Stilton's manor, having fought our way through, serving up the overseer deputy to the Howlers. Paolo is going to have some fun with them before shipping them on their way to Dunwall. And Emily is now here.
Time is an odd thing. Growing up, I was excited about what the years might hold, about the places I'd visit. I recall childhood moments with my mother on her throne and my father, a figure of mystery. I remember the rat plague, mother's passing, and all that happened at the Hound Pits pub. Now this. I just want to put an end to Delilah's reign and get my father back. This house holds her secrets. Delilah pulled herself up from tragedy, grabbing the Empire and changing it to her liking. With Duke Luca Abel, she transformed a coddled dilettante into a schemer who helped her take my throne. She's made herself immortal, and even my father's sword couldn't end her life. I'm going to undo all she's done. And next time, I'll hold on to the things I cherish, just a bit tighter.
I really do like the art style they have for these like summary scenes here. It has that kind of old school pop-up fairy book to it, but it's also obviously a lot darker.
Strange. I feel drained by this place.
Yep, so Aramis Stilton's managed strange place to be drained of spiritual energy and unable to use supernatural powers. So, this is an unusual one. It's because we're going to be playing the game without powers. Yes, this is a mission where, like on the first mission of the game, we have no power here. Like the old meme, you have no power here. It applies very much to this particular playthrough. So, this is the ruined manor of Aramis Stilton. As you can see, the reticle in the middle is greyed out because there is zero energy for us to be able to use the powers of the outsider. Ooh, we've got rats in here, and look at how grim this place looks. I'll take the eels purely because I can. And so we are on high chaos mode, so what we want to do here...
You think I don't belong here? Insufferable elitist.
Could that be Stilton?
Well, there's no way through there, and we can't climb over it.
In and out like the wind. I think they're afraid.
In and out like the wind, eh? Evidently, he has plenty of admirers somewhere in the world, but not around here, it would seem. This place, by the way, is tidier than my house. My house is worse than this.
We'll be getting started soon. The Duke's
There's no way up there. Looks like we've got no choice but to take the stairs here, people. So let's do it. I'm sneaking around like an assassin, but yet so far there's no sound of anybody. But I don't trust that. Just because the house is in ruins, just because there's no noise about, doesn't mean I'm not being watched. I don't like it. Hey, there's nothing here, is there? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, take that, you creepy mannequins. Sod off. Oh, money. Thank you. Give me all the loot. I want all the loot. Oh. Right. There are some people here. Potential hostiles. Why aren't you dead?
Don't waste the blood.
Well, that was a load of rounds absolutely wasted. I'm annoyed at that. I'm really, really, really annoyed at that. That's really frustrating. Maybe guns will be the way to do this. Oh, that's actually letting me attack them. I didn't think it would. Okay, no. That's right. So much for your big mouth. You can't get me here. Go away. Sod off. Yeah, that worked. No, I don't know why, and I'm not going to complain either. That's fantastic. Right, is there anything in here?
When no one keeps the rooms clean and dry, a house goes to rot.
Absolutely true, that. That's why a lot of ancient stately homes fall into ruin here in the United Kingdom. Places like the manor at Alton Towers, for example. And they all fell into disrepair because they were basically the executors of the estates just couldn't keep the upkeep. And when the properties fell to ruin, that was that. We don't want to go down there. That's the main manor we came through. So he'll be over in, I'm assuming, this direction here. Yeah, because there's the reticle on the floor. Oh, an extra crossbow bolt. I'll take that. That's helpful. Well, first of all, this is like kind of like exploring a creepy mansion. And it's unnerving because there's nothing going on. You know when you're constantly on edge thinking, I'm going to be attacked at absolutely any moment.
So old. Where are the men of my younger days? The dances we had here.
Boo, nothing in the cash register. Why there's a cash register in this mansion in the first place, I don't get, but it's there, apparently.
Time is leaking, coming out of the walls. It's ruining the carpet.
Time is leaking, coming out of the walls, and is ruining the carpets. That's not what I expected to hear today. He's definitely a man who's seen better days.
Tell the Empress that the Duke is in the garden digging up corpses, and he has learned how to sing. She'll know what you mean.
The Duke is in the garden digging up corpses. What was Duke Lucarabelle up to?
A thing of bones that Ashworth made. It's on the ceiling. I hear it at night. Bones from the deep, far beneath the waves.
Okay, we have a way down. Let's take it.
What's wrong with my house?
Collect yourself, Mr. Stilton.
Where are my guards?
Huh?
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Interesting. Okay, so Mission J, yeah, powerless. So we've now got, if we go on to oh.
Servants. Am I a...
Yeah, so if you use time-based travel to the past and the present, use the right mouse to actually change timelines, But if you hold, press F, it'll open the lens to show the other timeline, and we can change timelines, circumvent obstacles, escape enemies, but you can't change timelines when an obstacle occupies your destination, and the time passes in both timelines regardless of which you occupy. Changes made in the past will have consequences in the present.
Alone in here?
So,
I'm never alone.
this is one of the most interesting ideas that a game ever had. If I press F, that's how the mansion looked in the past. And essentially, by clicking right, we go back between.
Your guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Winterbourne.
What? He's out back. I need the code.
Now, here's the interesting thing about this.
But he keeps it with him.
This is probably not in any way any kind of like real reference point,
What's her name?
but an early prototype version for iconic video game Resident Evil 4 had a mechanic exactly like this, where essentially the protagonist, Leon Kennedy, was infected by a virus that made him hallucinate. And essentially you'd be walking along a hallway and then suddenly it would change like that and the world goes over. And enemies that attack you in different ways, you'd hit another thing, and then it changes again. So unlike in, say, Silent Hill, where you had the klaxon and the world's
The only
changed,
way out of here is through the present.
it would happen
using
via
this
invisible
timepiece.
triggers. It was an interesting idea, but they simply couldn't actually make it work. It was too ambitious for the hardware on the GameCube. However, here on the PC, we now have an idea of how that could be realized using the good old PC. So for me, this is fantastic. Now here's where you see we can't get out. How do we get out of here? Go behind the door. And look at that. Now we're back. The Duke and some of the others are in the study. Make sure they're comfortable. If you need me, I'll be out back in the courtyard, clearing my head before I'll join them. If you need the most recent code to the study, it's in my notebook. Come find me. So, we need to find the Duke.
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
Mr. Stilton's given away another set of silverware.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
Yes, we might be murder daughter, but we don't murder innocent people. Unless, of course, they're trying to break into locks, like we saw in the previous episode. Shush. Quiet. Quiet. I'm saving your life. I want them left behind. They're no threat whatsoever. They're completely and utterly safe. We'll do a quick save here. Now, because this is Murder Daughter mode, essentially what we want to be doing is causing as much aggro as possible. Yep. We don't care. We're not interested in being balanced here. Oh. He didn't see the arrow go past him.
Yeah, but please not today.
But he saw that.
Should listen to Mom and become a hairdresser.
Ah, there's a guard there. Right, we've got to be careful as to what we do next. We need to plan our moves carefully. Right, question is, can we get onto that lamp chandelier without using far reach? Damn it, no, we can't. Unless... Nah, even going at full speed's not going to make any difference. That it's a shame because there is a ledge here. Well, I've not got any way of reaching it because I'd love to get up there and use the chandelier way.
I'm sure of it.
There's something else you should know. The center of the manor is off limits tonight. Everything around the study.
What's so special about the center of the manor?
Nothing, usually. But the Duke and his party are here tonight, and they don't want to be disturbed. So that...
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
Right, so this is a room where we can find all kinds of extra items and treasures, so let's get those while we can. Oh, we have another with paper there as well. Holiday for miners granted. A holiday for mine workers has been granted by mine owner Aramis Stilton to be held annually on the anniversary of the late Duke Theodanis Abel's death. Complimentary beverages and other consumables will be available until midnight at the Batista Community Saloon. Entertainers have been retained for the delight of all assembled. Feats of skill will be held, challenging those who dare to games of stone tossing and rat catching. The mines will be closed on the holiday, with all associated operations halted, so that all may partake of the festivities. Mr. Stilton hopes the holiday will be known henceforth as Theodanis Day, and will be marked by remembrances of the former Duke and his many fine accomplishments for the benefit of his beloved Karnaca. So Theodanis wanted to actually have the workers given something. Meanwhile, The Duchess in Green by Douglas Harwickle, historian. Much has been written on Theodanis Abel and his sons, but in her own quiet way, the Duchess Callas Abel made contributions to Sykonos that will never be forgotten. A collector of artwork, she commissioned the painting Radanis Abel's Incongruence with Time from Anton Sokolov. It was a tribute to her late son Radanis, who died at the hands of a deranged street scoundrel while studying abroad. The Duchess Abel was also an architect and busied herself with projects as varied as the building of the Orphans of the Seafarers Academy and the installation of the marble flooring in the original ducal palace. The marble was a gift to the Abel family from the late Empress Jessamine Caldwin, who had the stone quarried from the cliffs of Redmoor. However, the ducal residence was raised to make room for the new palace, constructed under the direction of Luca Abel. Substantially all of the artworks and treasures from the old residence were lost or destroyed. Callas was a private person and rarely made public appearances. She died in her 57th year after a tragic fall from a balcony. Yes, a tragic fall, my ass. A tragic fall caused by a coincidental push. Did he believe people were born yesterday in this continent? Because being honest, a lot of people here don't exactly smack with smarts. We're going to do a quick save here, because what I'd like to do...
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help.
What will change in the present based on what I do here tonight?
Did Aramis Stilton actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
What am I doing here then? Why hire a tuner for instruments no one ever plays?
If you ask me, Stilton thinks a harp or a piano is the kind of thing a man in his position should own.
I'm not sure what that means. I've always thought people bought an instrument because they liked music.
Not always. Sometimes it's about appearances.
Very true that. Sometimes people like it just to say, oh, there's a guard coming. So it was a guard she was talking to. Look out of sight. I get the feeling he's going to come out here. It's possibly may not though. He might stay back inside. This is where patience is important.
Once they say something's amiss, well, then I just can't get comfortable.
Right, it's sitting down for now. I've got no sight line to get in there and take him out. There might be nothing of value in there, so it might be a waste of time going for it. But we're High Chaos. We're Murder Daughter. And therefore we want to kill as many of the guards as we can. Within reason. Of course, what Jessamine should really do here is... Not Jessamine, sorry. Emily should do is get her crossbow, put it through the keyhole, and do it that way. I promise I'm not a psychopath. I really promise that. Ah.
My nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Yes. There are 3 of them. And they can be taken out if we want. We do want to take out as many guards as we can.
What was that? Shit. What's going on here? Be on your guard!
I'm gonna spill your blood, I swear.
No way! What? Look everywhere! Nothing here! Here, a crossbow.
Yeah, here, a crossbow bolt. Didn't pay any attention to the big grenade that blew up in their face. No, it's like, well, let's forget about the grenade that's like literally just blown someone in half. Let's forget about that. That's not important. Right. Oh, there's a couple of levers over here. What are they? What the? Ah! Oh, that's useful. Right. Okay. So if you want to drop the middle one, because there's a key. Yeah, that.
Right, boys?
Who are you calling boys? There's no plural here.
I'm sure there was. Hey, who is?
Oh, damn it.
I wonder who that was. He's ignored the body. What the hell? Also, what the hell?
I don't know, but I saw something.
I've got a ghost lampshade. I've got a ghost allure. I've got a ghostless chandelier. What in the name of all that's holy is that? I mean, in terms of glitches, that's a new one. I've never seen that before. Well, annoying that it's annoying that I got spotted. I'd like to have not been spotted. I find that quite frustrating, to be honest. So where did he go? Yeah, see what I mean? There it is. It's a brand new one, that one. He looks as confused as I do. Ah, here we go. I knew he'd come back.
Something's gotta give.
Yeah, that's right. Something's got to give. My sword through your throat. I'll take the key and I'll take the cash. I'm not wasting a rewire 2 on that. The Handbook for New Miners, an essential guide for safely navigating your work in the mines. You are about to embark on a journey deep underground. The work is hard, but for the people who dig deep, there is long-standing tradition behind the labor, behind the culture itself. You will explore and excavate vast caverns in search of precious silver and other valuable ores. Your eyes may be the first to take in the grandeur of some of these underground grottos and seemingly endless shafts. However, as you must know, mining is one of the most dangerous jobs in the Empire of the Isles. Before you begin, it is essential you understand these basic safety rules. Always bring a full day's ration of food and water with you. 2 if you can carry the extra weight. Be aware that canaries and sparrows are susceptible to invisible vapors and will swoon when harmful gases are present. Exit the mine immediately if this should happen to caged birds near you. Always wear the protective goggles and breathing apparatus provided by the foreman's office. Stay with your group at all times. Do not venture alone into unmarked caverns and tunnels. Watch those working around you for signs of exhaustion or dizziness. Keep one another safe. Demand for silver is at an all-time high, so work hard, stay safe, and keep the precious metal coming. Courtesy of the Miners' Union, paid for by Aramis Stilton. So it sounds very much like Aramis Stilton was a blue-collar guy, and when he was essentially disposed, they went, nah, we can make more money by ignoring all that. Sometimes the altruistic members get swarmed over by the conservatites. We've seen that in quite a few walks of life. Ooh. That'd be a safe door. Question is, what happens if we go forward in time? That is a red figure. Didn't actually mean to do that, but never mind. And we have a safe. It's not got any kind of combination on it because it's inside another safe that they believe no one will be able to get access to. Except I found a way in. And I will be taking all of your gold. And the best thing about this... Oh, hello, what's this? Fernando, do not try to move the statue by yourself. It's heavy and unstable. We'll wait for Jamie to come back and do it together. I know you meant good by putting it in the hall, but Mr. Stilton is not the type who enjoys contemplating his own face over dinner. Also, this bust was a gift from the Duke's father, the late Duke Theodanis. Sad memories from Mr. Stilton. Anyway, the statue's back in the vault, but he wants it facing the wall, which is going to require some sweat. The good news is that he agreed to move that creepy painting he bought at the flea market from the dining hall, so put it in there as well. Manny. Yes, well, unfortunately for you... Well, actually, technically, I didn't touch the statue. I technically didn't touch it. I just happened to shoot it. And hello! That's now revealed a new room. That is a fantastic little feature. I like that. The fact that it's unveiled a secret area that was hidden at the back of the vault. So what's in here for it to be hidden by that? It can't just be a little coin and some jelly deals. There's got to be more here than that. It cost me 1 bullet. I can also come back here, of course, in the past. So let's look here for now. In this mode. Ah, that's locked. However... I bet you if I come back in time... Yeah, there's a door there. We can get through. You might wonder why I want the sleep darts. They are actually useful if I want to get rid of maids. Because I don't like killing innocent civilians. I've never been a fan of that. Okay, there's a guard behind there somewhere. Let's keep looking. Ah. Jamie, could you please send this note to Luca Pastor at the Mines Family Committee, along with my mask prototype? Make sure to clean it up a bit first. Thank you. Lucia, have you seen my plan for the masks? I fashioned one for myself and wore it in our deepest mine for over 2 days. I'm excited to say it has some very promising qualities, significantly reducing the intake of solids into the lungs. You must try it also, because I want your thoughts on the matter. I would like to begin manufacturing these for all mining crews with some urgency. Aramis still. As I say, he seemed
I wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
The Shinderi Gift, a study by Amora Klipswitch. On the effects of the winds on the Karnaca landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless. But now the nights begin to dim. Our fisherfolk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature. The cleft in the Shinderi Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the Isles. So there's a nice little allegory for fossil fuels and renewable energies there, people. That's what they were getting at with that. Because that's a clear allegory too. Right, so let's go further back here, because realistically we're not supposed to be here. We've come via a secret route there. That's where we've come in through. We've come in a secret way. So we are exploring. Oh, God.
I've got to get back to Dunwall. I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years. Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
Damn, you all right? Hey,
How did it work? Damn it.
Oh, you little shit! Think you're scaring me? You're surrounded.
I love that little shank and then the kick. Go from last checkpoints. My save is quite further back that way. Right, so evidently this is where the sleep darts could come in handy. Because by using the sleep darts we can get them on edge. And then once they're on edge, we can take them down.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Put in a request for new boots. And what I get? A sock. One useless sock.
No one knows what's happening. I'm sure it's not. Someone just heard.
I'm just taking a master key, which I thought I already had. Oh, so much for a master key. I can't unlock the door with it. How's that a master key?
No way!
Yep.
I'll find you, I swear.
Still be around.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Something moved. Pretty sure.
You're done!
Shit! I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place, just in case.
Yeah, let's check the place. I like the way his like face literally grinded down the rail then. So that was kind of messy, but it worked. I'll take that master key. Not that I need it, because I've already got one. I've got one master key already, and I've got another one now. So let's continue our exploration of the mansion, because so far, apart from the one death, because I was an idiot, I allowed myself to get easily overwhelmed. This time I've been much more cautious. And I say, I like the fact that when I, oh. Your head's exposed.
Holy shit! Did you hear that? Whoa! What was that? Better have a look. What's going on here?
I don't know, but I saw something.
Shit! What was that?
Ah.
You're so dead! End of the road for you! You aren't going in. He's surrounded. Shit! Come on! Let's finish this!
Okay, that was messy, but it worked. I've still got 8 of those elixirs left, and there's more to find. Well, we decided we were going to be full-blown murder daughter here, and I think we've managed to do that. And now we are deep in the basement. Yes, we're meant to be going to the back garden to find the code to get into Aramis Stolten's area, but here we decided, nah, We're going to go looting. We're going to take as much as we can. And there's a way out here. Ah! So it was worth coming down here. Oh, we've got a crank wheel. There was water down here, wasn't there? Oh, we've got an elevator as well. The fact there's water here tells us there's somewhere we can use this crank. Normally they're on the side of the wall, like little hubs that you can connect them to. I'm not seeing anything immediately obvious. Just because I'm not seeing it doesn't mean it's not here. Why would it be here if it wasn't important? I will happily take the crossbow bolts. Crossbows are useful in this game. We do need the crossbow bolts. We've not got many of them. Oh, back up here, is it? Not somewhere to use the crank up here. That makes no sense at all. But just because it makes no sense doesn't mean it's not what we need to do. Ah. I see. I know where we are. We've taken out a lot of guards, which might give us... I wonder if it's in the garden. Maybe. I think that's where we're going to come out. Do a quick save. Right, hang on. Yeah, this is all filled up with water. You can't use that in the water unless... No, she can't climb on the ledge. But she can stand on the land, oddly enough. Or at least she did. But then fell straight off it. Yeah. Yeah, she fell straight off it, doesn't she? That's frustrating. There's definitely some... It involves the crank, it has to. My faithful Jamie, I've discovered a leak in the basement. No, don't go and fix it, good man. There's a blood flying flesh near it, and the situation is altogether too dangerous. I'm sure another solution will present itself, once I think on it a bit. Unfortunately, I've got a lot in my mind now. In the meantime, let's seal the portion of the basement to keep out the danger. The war is likely to rise a bit, so be sure to keep the drain stoppers open. How's your leg? If it's still bothering you, you can have the doctor walk around to give it a look. Right, so there's clearly something that stops the drain stoppers. So where is it? I found the crank. I'm looking for anything to do with pipes, and I'm not seeing anything. Oh, this is going to annoy me. This is going to annoy me. But I was thinking the water patch might be a good clue, but it isn't. Because there's nothing there to interact with. And even here... Yeah, there's nothing on the pipe. Right, let's go back up the stairs. See if there's anything to do with the pipes. Not seeing anything. Not getting a peep. Not getting anything of value. That is very disappointing. Okay, no matter. Let's go to the back garden. We'll get ourselves the code. Oh, that's not very helpful. I'm not got any incendiary bolts either. Bugger, right. Okay. And breathe.
Stench.
There we go. That's him taken down. And I say, we're not in...
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
I'll be damned!
You don't stand a chance here.
Now this is where we can be quite cheap. I'll have that blood fly, thank you very much. But you can hide between both.
Look everywhere!
That's annoying. I can't shoot through the crack. That's really irritating. Yeah, you can't shoot. You can't shoot through the hole. That is really, really quite lame. I'm not happy about that.
Hey, who is...
And now this is where we can just do that. Oh, there's actual dogs here. I just realised that. Yeah, I got one on the edge of the... Yeah, the guns work very effectively against those dogs. Really effective.
That notebook contains Stilton's combination.
And you can just literally sneak around like this. Oh, I must have accidentally transitioned in time. That was unexpected. Whoops. That was an accident, but I'll take it. Yes, and in high chaos mode, he's not about. With Duke Luca coming tonight, there will be so many strangers in my house. I shouldn't have agreed to host this cursed seance. Something is going to happen. I can feel it. Maybe I won't attend. Feign sickness, I'll lock myself up in the bathroom. Anyway, I need to change the combination to the study door, as I was asked. Let's look at something else. Old memories. The coins in my pocket when I left Morley and came to Karnaca. 1 coin for each week until I take another boat and join you, my mother said, but she never came. 4. 7. My birth month. I'm probably the only person who knows the date since Theodanis passed away. 1. The number painted on my lunch bucket when I worked in the mines. I was just a kid, but it feels like yesterday. And with that, we're now in a position to be able to find out what else is going. Ah, look if it isn't.
You have no idea what you're going to cost me. Get out! Just my luck. The break-in on an important...
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight. By rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
Yes, despite us being in full murder daughter mode, I quite like the idea of him not being taken out. I quite like the idea of key targets surviving unless they're deadly enemies.
There aren't enough coins in the world to make it work.
And then we will take the chain up because it gives us a chance to sneak around the mansion. As you can see, everywhere is now very nice indeed. We're still going to be on high chaos mode. We're just going to do it with a slight alteration. Because something drove him mad. He seemed like a guy who was looking out for the every person. I don't want to kill people like that. I don't want to kill those who have actually shown concern for people. He seemed, unlike his successor, focused on people actually having a chance to be okay. He wanted them to survive, and the punk in me respects that. I respect that someone is willing to do something different. So he doesn't deserve to die. He's found himself acquainted with people who were going to use him in ways that were nefarious. So just because we can kill everything doesn't mean we have to. We can be high chaos without murdering everything. So the code was 471. I don't know if that's always set or if that's RNG. Because if it's not RNG, you could just come here at the start of the mission and finish it relatively easily.
Things seem to be the worst here. The two times are overlapping now somehow.
Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you! Delilah is your rightful empress! You owe her this!
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
Yes, evidently. I was trying to fold that, but it kept opening the doors. With the fold open key being the same as the general interaction key, it can actually make it quite annoying. Because there's times where you want to like check things, and it's like, let's see what, like here for example. It's like, I don't want to do that, I want to open the cupboard. And there's a big fat nothing in any of these, which is somewhat disappointing.
Focus on the void behind the world. You can feel her power, can't you?
By the star. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Oh god, you must have... Dude, seriously?
Here, returned from the cold, from forever.
She lives.
How curious. It seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait, you are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
Yeah, bring it. Unfortunately, you can't kill her, but that made the game far too easy.
Beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
By the stars. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
So yes. Evidently, this mission, as awesome as it is with the change in between times, it requires a different style of play. Because if you've got used to being able to use farsight and manipulate your way around, you can't do that anymore. Instead, you're forced to start thinking on your toes and figuring things out. And it's kind of refreshing. It's kind of nice that you have to constantly think that way. It's a good throwback to the first mission, where you start the game and you have no powers, you have no mark of the outsider, and you're having to essentially get by on your wits. There's a lot to be said for it.
I'm tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this... I swear if I have to listen to one more complaint, I'm just going to burst.
I'll make sure you don't have to listen to one more complaint, you idiot. Complain about that. I don't know who they were. I don't really care. You. The end of your shift. You relieved of your duties. Good night. There's something about, like, taking them out quickly. No messing around, no nonsense. Just get in, get it done, go. Trevor, I'm surprised you had the guts to admit you were scared of me. Good, maybe you should be. I'm getting pretty good with a blade. Anyways, I'm a howler now, and I ain't going back to my life like it was before. And if you don't want to join up too, you're too scared or too weak, then to the void with you. I already got 4 new boyfriends and a couple of girlfriends too, if I want them. I'm done crying about it, so this is goodbye forever. Unless you change your mind and join up. Well, Paolo's going to be impressed. Days after helping him take something to deal with a situation, what do? I kill one of his key confidants. Oh, there's more guards out here. Cool. Oh. Never mind. I accidentally chose change back in time rather than use the gun. No matter, we can stealthily get our way out of here. Because we've only got to get back over to the Dust District.
The same nightmare again last night.
Too bad for you. Right, anyway. Let's get to the Dust District. Here we go, we'll get through, and... Oh, what the... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Oh. You again.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut. 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the ropes only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then the knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it. Tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it.
So the outsider's not happy.
You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, But what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
I do love the actual designs here, you know, with the close-ups and the models. Like Brianna Ashworth looking extremely feral. Kirin Jindosh with a face you could never get tired of punching. Having a big high there. And then this guy. Look at that face. Like he doesn't know what to think. Luca Abel, you're next on the list.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined.
So, on we go.
Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Very strange indeed.
Apparently the family committee made a request. At least Stilton listens. More than you can say for the Grand Guard. Yeah, the Duke is rotten and it spreads out.
What a way to fall down.
But Aramis Stilton is a good man. I'll tell him you said that. He drinks at my brother's pub. He knows we appreciate him. Karnaca has problems, but it could be a lot worse here in this district.
I don't know why I bothered to do that. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, all signs of the watch have gone. We don't have a wall of light or anything.
Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place?
But here we go.
She isn't one of us.
Time for us to return to the skiff.
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Yeah, we've changed the past. Made some key changes. Ah, there we go. Oh, hello. Do I see... I do indeed. A new bone charm. Excellent. So what does that one do exactly? Minimum maximum mana is increased. Strong lungs for great lung capacity underwater. White Wolfhounds now fight on our side. So to be honest, that one's less useful to me right now. And we've got instead... Wolfhounds cannot smell us. When healed, our doppelgangers are also healed. Ooh, some good moves here. I quite like the idea of Wolfhounds not being able to sense us though, that's good. That'll really come in handy, that.
Consuming until someone...
You're back. That was quick.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yeah, I don't like the dust here either. Let's get out of here.
Yes, I paid a visit to Vice Overseer Byrne. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go.
Yep, so one civilian died. Oh, yes. That was M. Of course it was. 26 hostiles, 27 killed. We had 42 bodies detected. And 16 detections overall, so definitely high chaos. Didn't find any of the runes. Did find a bone charm, found minimal coins. Only one painting and only one of blueprints. So in terms of a collection, but we did save Aramis Stilton from seeing beyond the world. So we did some good. Admittedly, we were very much in full-blown murder daughter mode. So with that, we're going to say farewell for now and pick up this playthrough next time. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And M, it's to the void with you.